So good afternoon. Okay, listen. As you can see, everybody. Okay. As you can see here, this is the lesson plan for today's class. So basically, we have two activities that we're gonna do. Okay. Number 3 will be the homework. The checking of the homework. Yes, Mr. Gomez? Mr. Gomez is talking. Yes, there are going to be 2 things. Okay? So, the first thing that we're going to do is to open our notebooks and we're going to register that little information and then we're going to practice something else. So, open your notebooks and today, what day is today? Tuesday. Thursday. Thursday, excellent, Mr. Gomez. The 12th of November. Mr. Rincon, 20? In the recording. Exactly. Yes. And we're going to copy today's aims. Okay? There are going to be 2 aims. Only 2. Okay? Why so many? Why so many? Because you're talking Spanish and Spanish is not allowed in the class. I am going to tell you the aims when I count to 3. 1, 2, and 3. Hello? Aim number 1. Two. Review. R-E-V-E. I know, I'm sorry. No, I was thinking about something else. R-E-V-I-E-W. Review. To review. W-H. To review. W-H. Question. Words. To review. W-H. Question. Words. Period. Number 2, Samuel Rincon.
Samuel, you need to speak English in this class.
No, don't worry because I'm going to talk to him at the end of the class. We need those people.
Pero si teacher no quiero hacer la grabación.
In English.
I just wanna fold the grabación.
The recording.
The recording.
Okay? Aim number 2. To take. Worksheet. Worksheet 2. Worksheet number 2. Okay? So, listen. Let's begin with the first name and let's begin reviewing the text. Who has the Tom Sawyer, the Tom Sawyer CD? Okay, after we finish the review, we're going to have the test, the workshop. So you need to cover it so we can advance. We're going to do the review for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay? So listen. We have the word what. Who can make a question using the word what? It's enormous. And then review.
What did you do today?
What do or did?
What did you do today?
What did you do today? And what is the answer?
I
Played ping pong. So when I say what did you do today, what am I referring to? A person?
And what? The reference is like saying, like trying to say what happened.
So it refers
What you do today or
actions. No, so if you say, well, if I say, but in this case it's past tense.
can be in the future.
What?
Because I can ask, what are you doing? And you say,
I am watching
Or what
TV.
you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? And then,
What will you do?
what will you do? Exactly. But
I
in
will
refers,
to go to my teacher.
Exactly.
In one break, we are going to learn the future, the future.
The future tense.
we learned a little bit in third and then you continue in fifth grade. Okay? So, but when I say, Gabriela Bejarano and the others can participate. When I say where, yes, where, what does where refer to?
Place of setting.
It refers
To a place
to a place
or a setting teacher.
or a setting. Well, setting is a synonym of place. Very good. Who can make a question using where?
Where do you come from?
Where do you come from? I came from,
United States.
I came from the United States. You
Ah,
can say,
of Cali.
I come from Cali. Or for example, when the person is from a different place, where do you come from? Yes, you can say, or Mr. Smith, where does he come from? He comes from the United States. If I have who refers to what? To a person. Exactly. I need to know the person that I'm talking about. Who can make a question using who? Mr. Gomez.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am Lisbeth Bermúdez.
Excellent. Okay? Then I have the following. When?
Time.
When do you?
Where you are? When you born?
When? Yes, very good.
Teacher,
Yes, I know. Where?
I have a question, teacher. I have a question.
Is that correct?
No.
When you was born?
No.
So what is the right form? When?
Where you were?
Where?
You were.
When were you born? And I can say that I was born on October 6, 1980.
Time.
When refers to the time. Okay. Then I have why. Why refers to what? If I say, for example, if I ask you, Mr. Gomez, why did you hit Samuel Rincon? What are you going to tell me? Sit down.
Because I wanted to tell you.
I didn't because he bothered me and I don't want
And I don't like it. And I don't like it. Why refers to what?
And you like an action you do or to a question.
Exactly. With why you give
What you play, what reason?
a reason. A reason.
Explication.
Why are you acting like
When
this?
why? Because I want to tell why is something like como se exige
Demands
the demand, the reason.
the reason. Very good. So, in the last one that we have is how.
How
Make a
you
question
play?
with mom.
How you play?
How do you play? How do you play? How do you play? How do you, yeah, but how do you play, for example, you can say, how do you play football?
I play
I can say that I am good for the person, I am bad at playing soccer. So, how refers to what? Mr. Gomez.
How teacher is like the right back, but saying the form you do it.
The form, the state, the manner, the
Uy, profe, ¿lo escuchó? Pero peor.
Okay? So, how refers to what?
How do you do it?
Exactly. The manner, to the way, to the state, to the form. Very good. Thank you, Mr. Gomez, because of the participation, and Sofia, and also Ms. Felipe. And Ms. Chavez, right? Ready? Listen. Please. Remember that the question words and the questions go in the right tense. So Sophia was giving me an example about an action in this moment. So what are you doing? You're drawing. Exactly. And if I say, what do you do at school? I study. I work. And if I say, what are you going to do after school? And if I say, what have you done from the moment that the class started until now? What have you done? Nothing. So you say, I have colored. It goes with the writings. Okay? So listen. In this moment, we're going to begin. After doing this, yes, we're going to begin with the worship. Yes, this is the review. This is the review. What? Don't worry, sweetheart. We were just reviewing for ask me to you. And for example, I'm gonna tell you a story. I recorded another video in another group. And there was a person always standing up and jumping and standing up and going like this. And when you see the video, you are like, who is that? Shame on me. So, like the idea is to see, for example, the way you participate and you explore with the level of English. But not to be acting silly in front of a camera. That's it. Okay, listen.
¿Quién será? Anda, Samuel. This is not a program of TV.
This is an investigation. This is an activity.
National Discovery Channel. Esa o mejor a jugar al Call of Duty.
Okay, listen. I'm going to use my cell phone to give you the information. So, listen. The reading worksheet. I have the reading worksheet. Look. You see? So, the reading worksheet is basically made up of 3 parts. I'm going to explain Gabriela Bejarano and I don't repeat absolutely anything. Okay? So, we're going to do the worksheet individually. And the worksheet contains 3 parts. The first one goes about the listening comprehension. And you're going to listen to a text and then you're going to answer the following questions. I'm going to tell you the question. The text is about the setting of the story, of Tom Sawyer's story. Okay? So you have to answer, but you can answer in complete sentences. Okay? The second part is about reading comprehension. And you gotta read the sentences. Some sentences about chapters 5 to 8. And you choose the right answer, A, B, or C. It's quite easy. Okay? Mr. Gomez?
In the reading comprehension, the questions they're gonna be of true or false, of who answer.
I said, read the questions and you have to choose the answer A, B, or C. The most suitable and correct answer. And in the last part of the test, of the worksheet, okay, you have to write a summary of chapter 8, the cross. Keep in mind everything you have learned about how to write a summary. Okay, so it is quite easy. In order to evaluate that, for example, the first part that is about listening comprehension has an evaluation criteria. Let me tell you which it is. Performance standard listening comprehension. The student recognizes no, you can read. Okay? Calder is going to pass by and he's going to give you the worksheets. I need you to separate yourselves. Okay? So this line is going to stay like this. And Samuel will come over here, please. And it's like this. Mr. Monte over here. This line. Stand up for a second, please. This one here. Mr. Gomez. Yours. You must be. I will tell you when you use the book. I will tell you when. Yes? And notebook? No? Yeah, but I'm going to tell you when. Sophie, and yours? Somebody yours? This one? Put everything away. Everybody put everything away. Sophie, could you go please to Carolina in the English classroom and tell her that you don't have the worksheet? That you didn't give me enough copy. Okay, while Sophia comes, we're gonna read the performance for listening. And it says, the student recognizes basic information. You can continue. Basic information from familiar topics from audiovisual aids. So it's about understanding basic information from audiovisual aids. The evaluation criteria is, I understand the main topic, the main ideas, the main topic from informative and narrative text in audiovisual aids. That means that I need to understand the main idea of an informative text. Where? In the report. Okay. Next, who can read the writing? Calderón.
The student writes sentences about familiar topics by following and given pattern.
Exactly. And the given pattern is the summary that we have done all this time. Okay? So it's going to be quite easy. And what is the criteria? Calderón.
I produce short summaries from narrative
I produce short summaries from narrative
text.
text. Quite easy. Okay? The standard number 3, Mr. Gomez, the reading.
The students write sentences about familiar topics by following a given pattern.
No, reading. I'm asking you for reading.
Right. Wait. Evaluation criteria. I produce short summaries from narrative text.
Okay. In the case, thank you, Mr. Gomez, in the case of the reading, the student distinguishes basic information from what? About characters in narrative text. The evaluation criteria is, I follow
Characters, situation in a story.
I follow the character situations in a story. This is what I need you to evaluate. And you're gonna get a grade out of the 3. The grade, for example, in this Felipe's case, to give an example, the grade can be different. Okay? So he can get, yes, but he can get, for example, he can get, in the listening, he can get a 5, yes, because he did perfectly good. And then in the reading comprehension, he can go a little bit down, so he got a 3.5. And then in the writing, he did good, but not that good, so he got a 4.2. Okay? So, yes, but the grade doesn't have to be the same. Okay?
Puede ser 4, 5, 5 y 5. No, it can be for you 2.5. You can go there and ahí a 1.5.
Ready?
Teacher.
Put your name on the paper, please. No, that's with the recording that I cannot play.
You can put the listening.
In somewhere.
You can actually example of the meaning.
No. Yeah. Like for example, when you do a
Mark Twain's real name was Samuel Lynd.
No.
Chapter 1.
The One Room School.
Chapter 3. Chapter 4. Chapter 5. Chapter 6.
Missouri.
Okay? So, we're gonna listen to the text. It's an informative text about Missouri. Okay? And Missouri becomes the setting of Tom Sawyer's story and also Huckleberry. Who is the author of Tom Sawyer? Mark Twain. And what is the other, the sequel of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer? The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. When you get older, when you when you want to
Yeah,
read
so-
the original text. This is the adaptation, so it is quite
So
different.
it's more.
So it's easier to understand, to be understood.
So it's.
Okay, ready?
So then we have to use that.
Like Charlotte's Web was an original text. Okay? 5, 3, 1.
Tom Sawyer and his friends lived in the American state of Missouri. The word Missouri comes from the name of an American Indian people called Missouria, which meant town of the large canoes. 7 American Indian tribes lived in Missouri before the European explorers came. They were the Chickasaw, Illini, Iowa, Missouria, Osage, Otto, and Quapaw tribes. During the late 1600s, French explorers traveled down the Mississippi River and explored this big territory. They called it Louisiana, after King Louis XIV of France. In 1764, the French explorer Pierre Laclede founded the city of St. Louis, where the Mississippi and Missouri rivers meet. The city grew quickly because of its position on the 2 great rivers. In 1803, the American President Thomas Jefferson bought Louisiana from France for $15 million. He asked Meriwether Lewis and William Clark to explore this big territory. The famous Lewis and Clark expedition started near St. Louis and traveled about 8,000 miles, 12,875 kilometers, from Missouri to the Pacific Ocean. Lewis and Clark made maps and brought back a lot of important information about the territory. After the Lewis and Clark expedition, people knew more about the new territory, and thousands of pioneers went to live in the West. They built homes, towns, and cities, and America grew quickly. These pioneers began their long journey in the town of Independence, Missouri. Soon, Independence was called the Gateway to the West. In 1821, Missouri became the 24th state of the United States, and today, almost 6 million people live there.
I'm gonna repeat it. Now you went through the questions. Now, like some people like Juan Martin already wrote answers and they have their own too. Okay? So, no, yes, I know, but I cannot mention everybody. I'm just giving 2 examples that I can get right. So, I'm gonna play for the second time and then we're gonna continue with the reading, okay?
Missouri. Tom Sawyer and his friends lived in the American state of Missouri. The word Missouri comes from the name of an American Indian people called Missouria, which meant town of the large canoes. 7 American Indian tribes lived in Missouri before the European explorers came. They were the Chickasaw, Illini, Iowa, Missouria, Osage, Otto, and Quapaw tribes. During the late 1600s, French explorers traveled down the Mississippi River and explored this big territory. They called it Louisiana, after King Louis XIV of France. In 1764, the French explorer Pierre Laclede